Your family's looking for one person right now. If it's not you, maybe it's going to be another 20, 40, 60, 80 years until somebody becomes a swan leader. If you don't do it, someone will show up. Let's change that word to will. I will. We will. I will. It's a powerful word. You know this whole thing about declaring your intentions? Does anybody know why we're so scared of declaring our intentions? Anybody knows why we're scared of it? I read a quote the other day by Denzel. Your own family will talk shit about you when you're in the process of breaking all the generational curses. This ain't for the weak. This ain't for the weak. Some of you guys got some generational curses that you haven't broken yet. Let's address some of the generational curses. What are some of them? Drugs, gambling, alcohol, weed, what else? Abuse, poverty, fear of God, victimhood mentality. What else you want to put? Every family has it. But eventually somebody has to change it. So for you, this whole word about will and want, what word are you using? Were you afraid to do the video? Why are you afraid of the video? Because God forbid if you go on social media and you say, mark my word, my family will become financially free, and you post that, and you don't, then you delete it, but your friends and family sees it and they laugh at you. You're afraid of being laughed at. So you play safe. So no more want. Moving forward. Everybody around you, that's your blood, that's your family, that's in your base shop, that's on your team. Every time they use the word want, change it. Stop them right there. Let's change that word to will. Change it to will. I will. We will. We will. I will. It's a powerful word. It's a very powerful word. Every family, every country, every organization, every church, anything you look at, if you see this organization go from regular, no one's paying attention to boom, blowing up, you will find a leader in that organization. I guarantee you. Go look for the leader. Billy Graham is struggling. What do? Do I go on this crusade? Do I go on this campus crusade? Do I do this? He starts questioning. Does God exist? There's this one lady that everybody would go to her place and she would work with you. She did this with so many major pastors. He goes away to the forest. It's having all these challenges. Comes back. It's around 1959. Goes on a crusade. The guy baptizes 210 million people. He went to Korea. 1.5 million people came to listen to this man speak. He doesn't speak Korean. If you type in on your phone, Billy Graham, Korea, speech, look at the picture. It makes zero sense on what this guy did. One man, 210 million people. How did he do it? In 2003, November, he came and spoke in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. And every time protesters would be there, and he would let everybody, this man's a con. He's a con man. He would pause. He wouldn't say nothing. He says, you have to hear that, because that's going to be your battle for the rest of your life. I'm not going to stop him. He's a con man. How does that make you feel? Guess what? Even with all of that, God still believes and loves that person right there. Do you know how awkward that moment is for that person? How can you have that kind of unconditional love? He changed a flipping generation or two. Your family's looking for one person right now. If it's not you, maybe it's going to be another 20, 40, 60, 80 years until somebody becomes a swan leader. But somebody will show up. If you don't do it, someone will show up. It just may be in the next 100 or 200 years. But I will tell you, if you decide to be this person, you don't just impact positively your own kids' lives. It's your nephew, it's your niece, it's your great-grandkids, it's your great-grand niece, nephew, uncles, pop, mom, siblings, peers, base shop, hierarchy, industry, community, church, everybody. One leader changes the face of everything.